I'm sure the cell controls are somewhere nearby. Off you go.
Reported either on an A27 form before the event or an A27B after the event. Make a special note of subject, severity, and duration.
Hands away from any weapons.
Soon enough. I'll find you. Just a matter of time. What? Oh, Christ.
Good.
Has been reported at the detention facility. Strategic contingency plan Indigo 9 is now in effect.
That's far enough. Leave. Now. I've had enough. Prick.
Might be nothing, but eyes open. Could be anything.
Well now, it all starts to make... My liberator approaches. Many thanks to you. My apologies for running off like that, but discretion seemed very much the better part of valor at the time. Me? Well, so many hats, but I suppose I'm primarily known for my work in applied autonomous cybernetics. Which is to say robots. I was head of the department here. Things have certainly changed since I left the site. I never intended to return to so much fuss, and, least of all, a jail cell. Simply because I was never caught in the quarantine zone in the first place. I happened to be in Oxford at the time. I suppose that was lucky, but, well, I couldn't just leave all this behind, now could I? I must say, I wasn't expecting garlands and adoring crowds to mark my return, but being thrown into jail was a little much. Lucky for me that you popped by. And you have found your way into the interchange too. I am impressed. When quarantine was enacted after the disaster, I wondered if I'd ever see the inside of this facility again. Oberon is at the root of all our troubles here. It's also unwise to ask about it. You've seen a great number of things that are none of your concern already. Really, I should be asking you just how on earth you got inside a secured facility. But since you helped me out of my little bit of trouble, what with the soldiers and the imprisonment and so forth, I shall do you the courtesy of pretending that you are perfectly within your rights to go gallivanting around secret government facilities. In all honesty, I really don't care where you came from. All I care about now is taking care of some business and then getting out of here. I'm sure you do. You don't belong here, do you? Much like myself. Well, perhaps we can help each other. There is something you might be able to assist me with. Very well. A little quid pro quo is in order. Help me, and I shall help you. My research notes are still here in my office, and it is vital I recover them. My office is in the lower level of the robotics section. You'll likely need the signal redirector to bypass the electronic security to get down there. And for heaven's sake, don't touch anything you don't need to. Can you manage that? Splendid. I'm sure it'll all go swimmingly.
A stranger, eh?
Did you want something? What? You know that he's... Doesn't really matter how you know, does it? Look, I'll talk, but only to show you I'm doing nothing wrong. You have to keep quiet about this, please. Me husband, Philip, he went off exploring with one of his pals. Bloody fools, the pair of them. He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny glowing spores or something. And he told me he started hearing voices. He says the voices hurt him. Whatever it was, it made him awful ill. He's not getting any better. Just a bit worse every day. He's upstairs, locked away, safe and sound, and not doing anything to hurt nobody. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, which does something to settle the voices in his head and keep the infection down. At least, while we can get it, it does. But look, what's your interest in all this? You have? They don't seem to have affected you as bad as my Philip, at least. Not yet. I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the tonic left. I know where you can get some, though. There's a lady, calls herself Mother Jago, out in Casterfell Woods. Brews the tonic to her own recipe. She lives out by the old mine. I can mark on the map where to find her. And listen, I hate to ask, but could I trouble you to get us some of the tonic? Just a single bottle. We're almost run out. Bless you, thank you. Bye now.
Citizens of Wyndham, volunteers are required for work details on scaffold.
I've just had a runner tell me of some commotion at the prison. Dr. Garrow has escaped. But if you encounter a scientist, Dr. Garrow, you should beware. I take no pleasure in ordering the death of a woman, but she's a threat to everyone in the zone. If you see her, I strongly advise you to kill her instantly. No talk, no moments of mercy. Fire and be done. Yes, what is it? Infected? You mean to say contaminated by that vile blue muck? And she would keep him hidden and endanger the whole village? Good Lord. I'll send someone over immediately.
Citizens of Wyndham,
It's always the bookers with the guns who get to say what's what, even if they're full of poppycock.
Fancy hiding a freak like that in your bedroom, I ask you.
It were husband, mate.
Not once he changed, he wasn't. Then he was just a liability.
It's easy to say.
I don't know. Contraband, I suppose. Help yourself to anything you feel like.
Ain't that looting?
Nah, look, is for civvies. We commandeer.
Watch yourself, civvy.
Get a move on, you lot. You're never gonna make your salvage boat with arse around like this.
What do you need all this sodding metal for?
The artificer needs it for armor. The kit we used to keep you lot safe. So stop your flaming moaning
Well,
and
not
get on with
fancy.
it.
It's a wonder we haven't all gone mad.
A stranger, eh? Those thieving...
Citizens of Wyndham, you are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. The area you are entering is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and
We started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that.
Toe the line, you!
We don't know what you... will be no use dead.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. The area you are entering is known to contain outlaws.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Well, hello! A new face! Come closer. Don't bite. Don't mind me. Everybody knows Mother Jay go around here. I mean no harm. Folks that find their way to me are usually in need of something. What's on your mind, dear? Perhaps I can help. And it's always a pleasure to meet a wandering soul. Stay a while. Let Mother Jay go look after you. I provide remedies and tonics where I can to those that most need them. And I can offer some other supplies too. Have a browse if you like. Ah, yes, how is her husband doing? Not so well, I wouldn't wonder. I can only hope my mixture helped to ease his pain. My own recipe. A good few years in the perfecting. Only thing is, I'm all out of the makings of it. And the recipe itself, well, the folks in the woods have it now. You've met 'em, mayhap. The druids in the masks? They live in the castle ruins off to the southeast of here. If you want the recipe for the tonic, that's where you need to go. Into the castle. Nothing that's beyond you, I'm sure. And if you're heading that way, there's something I would ask of you. In exchange for the help I have given, let's say. The druids have something of mine, my herbalism book. I'd like it back. Nothing worth killing over, you understand. But I would like it back. They probably got it stowed away somewhere in their castle. Take care, won't you?
Trinity, you are trouble. Be you a threat.
You will be.
They're all over us. Leave. I'll kill you, Dick. Carve him up. What the?
Your intention, eh? We cannot feel out your intent. We don't know what
hello. No need to panic. I mean no harm.
Now, look, before we get to brass tacks, it might be a good idea to clear the air a bit, you know. I know I don't look, well, entirely normal. I just wanted to raise it. I know it can bother folk. I mean, unless it don't trouble you at all. Well, that depends, I suppose. Depends on whether you hear a voice, like, in the soil. Well, I suppose that means you're not one of them, else you wouldn't ask. There's a group of druids or summit that camp out near here. I heard they used to live on an island in the mere before it all went to cock. All very civil before then, but now, they all wear masks and have gone proper vicious. Not with me, mind. The eyes, you see. I think that's what does the trick. They must reckon I'm one of their lot. But I promise you, I'm not gonna kill you and chew on your bones. Although I wish I hadn't said that now. Makes it sound like I might. I can trade with you if you've got out to trade. I'm Billy Gorse, by the way. Stay safe out there.
You could be more used dead.
I'm fighting. Bugger me. You will be more use dead. This ain't over till one of us is dead. Spotted! Little bugger! It's over for you! Bah! Still looking!
Ah, the soil will feed.
What the f***? Oh, you've done it now! I'm firing!
Carve that!
Better check it out.
There! Spotted you! Bloody hell! Help me! Hold your position! I'm bleeding! Come off it, you fine!
Yeah, you'll rue this day.
one of us.
Something's not right.